Colt and Debbie Johnson, welcome to my show, 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Sundays at 8 o'clock on TLC. We are huge fans of this show. We've been watching you guys for a while. Boy, how your lives have changed, right? Ever since the show? I mean, I can't imagine you saw this happening in your lifetime. What's life been like, Debbie and Colt?
Oh, different, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just being recognized has been strange. Like I was at Albertsons earlier, and I got recognized by a bunch of cashiers and clerks, and they all wanted to take pictures and stuff. And I'm like, I just want to get some mayonnaise.
It is weird. And then you find yourself wearing hats and glasses, and you're like, oh, I get why these dumb celebrities walk around trying to hide themselves. Because sometimes you don't want to be bothered. Sometimes it's nice.
Yeah, exactly. In my case, I just take the glasses off. I guess I'm like Clark Kent and Superman. They don't recognize me.
I imagine you could recognize the lot.
Yeah, I imagine you
Everywhere
could
you
recognize.
go.
I'm a huge fan, by the way. Jenny.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Oh, I appreciate it.
And I hate to say this, he was like 12 or 13, and I bought him his first Playboy.
Yeah, I remember
and guess
that.
who was on the cover?
You were the cover.
No way.
Yeah.
It's September
Yeah.
1997, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
That was a
my
good
God,
issue.
close.
tell you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I was the first Playboy that you purchased. That was mine. Oh my gosh, I might be blushing.
Jenny, you were the first woman that jerked
Yeah, I
off
don't want to
to.
know this.
Ah!
Not very much.
Oh my-
I bought the Playboy.
You
What
bought
did
the
you
thing.
do?
What do you think I'm going to do? Like, look,
Well,
they're like,
no,
oh,
she-
wow, look at
she's
this.
so
All the
beautiful.
ads.
I
Oh,
mean, the
yes.
cover was so beautiful, and she's such a gorgeous lady.
She
always
was
is.
gorgeous. You
I
still
just-
are. Of
I
course.
love you and Masked Singer. I just love it.
Oh,
Dude,
thank
I love
you.
you singled out.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, you guys. Let me just keep blushing and saying thank you. You're filling my ego up with love. I love it. I love it.
Is your
Well, I
husband
love you.
here too? I want to say hi to him.
No, you know what? Wahlburgers open today, so he's in
Aw.
our little neighborhood, and I was there half the day, but I had to run
tell
home to
him hi
interview
for
you
us.
guys. I will. I
Give him our
absolutely will.
best.
And I will be sending you guys this shirt because I know that you guys will wear it and love it. I want to get into some questions because we just, we've been watching all the episodes. And I first want to start off by saying thank you for eating the chicken hearts at Jesse's home. Because
I know, right?
yes. It's so irritating when we watch and we see Americans go overseas into other cultures and they're like turned off and disgusted at these family dinners, which is like, those are honorable cultural meals. And to see everyone go like, no way. But you guys, you took one for the team and you ate those chicken hearts. Not so good or not bad? How would you say?
Oh, the chicken hearts?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're delicious. I love them.
I chewed and swallowed. I don't remember tasting
They're,
it.
they're just like a muscle, so they're very,
Yes.
it's good.
No, I believe when you're at somebody's table and they serve you something, I think you should always try it. At least.
Yeah,
And we did.
and they had chicken hearts. You
Yeah,
had beef stew for
I
Larissa.
did,
Larissa
yeah.
did not even try the beef stew, so
Yeah, that was bad. I make good dishes.
Screw her.
yeah.
Well, good for you. I was really grateful. You guys were the first Americans I saw do that, so you get the award. I do want to ask you because
you.
Donnie and I were watching together because we do every week, and he's like, and I said, Colt's on the show tomorrow, and he goes, okay, you got to ask him where he got his speedos. I wanted the name of the store. I want to know if he picked them out, or did Jess pick them out, or did mom or producer who picked it out?
Actually, I got them when I visited Larissa in Brazil. When she was doing her visa interview for to get in the United States, I spent a couple of days in Rio with her. Saying we just went to some shop and you picked them out. So you can thank her for all that.
No. Never
Thank
be
you,
ashamed of
Larissa.
anybody. Absolutely.
Hell no,
Yeah.
hell no. I was really, really proud of your confidence. Like, fuck it, here I am in my Speedo. I'm like,
Absolutely.
I can't even, right? You know,
Thank you.
in the episode, of course, in the episode, I saw Larissa admitting that she was jealous that you found someone and she hadn't yet. When you saw that on TV, which I'm sure was the first time you heard that too, what was your reaction?
Oh, I don't know. What was my reaction? I don't think I really cared. I mean, she's like, okay. I mean, she already had a boyfriend or something, and just was like, I don't know. Now you can feel it or something. I don't know. I didn't
Didn't bother you.
really bother me.
Yeah.
But even
Didn't.
I love the scene. I love her comedy scenes. Let me tell you, like the
Her comedy
stuff,
scenes? Yeah.
cleaning the poo stuff. That was great. That was one. She's like cleaning a toilet with the
Oh yeah,
poo,
that was
poo-poo.
funny. Then she just
That's right.
Yeah. Classic Larissa.
yeah.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie, what kind of a girl do you think would be perfect for Colt? If someone's listening right now that says, "Oh my God, she's naming me right now," describe and let's manifest that.
Someone that actually understands Cole and will accept his bad habits, and maybe it's good for them. So they listen to each other, they communicate together, they have fun together, and they don't condemn each other. They just build on each other. That's what's really important in a relationship.
Yeah.
If it's someone overseas, will you hide his passport?
If it's someone overseas, will you hide my passport?
There was. Are we okay with that?
What?
Yeah, I did have his passport.
That's smart.
I was
Smart.
afraid someone might tear it up and he won't be able to leave the country. So yeah, I did hide it. I did.
Oh, you did that. Actually, yeah.
Oh, you
did.
did there.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, here.
I
But
thought maybe it was a good idea to prevent him from ever going to find women.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. Let me tell you. Or the way the world is now, it's kind of probably pretty hard to even do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did hide it.
No kidding. Hey, also, you know what, Cole? In the episode, we saw a phone call with Larissa where she was listening to, I don't know who it was in particular, talking about how you and Eric got together. What was the purpose of that get together?
Oh, he reached out to me. He said he wanted to meet me, and I was like, okay. And he came over and
Yeah, made dinner.
ate dinner, and
Brought little flowers.
Yeah.
Poisonous flowers, but he brought flowers.
and that was it, really.
But
we didn't badmouth
No.
Larissa or anything like that.
actually, right after that, when apparently he and Larissa got back together, he had a new Instagram,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
he
tried to
blocked us
follow
and
him,
stuff.
and he said, "I don't want him to start any shit between you and your son." So I thought, well, that's cool.
So he was just
yeah,
trying to
he's
stir the
got-
pot, basically.
I think so. I
Yeah,
think they both kind of like to stir the pot.
yeah.
I know that recently online, I think it just came out, and I'm sorry to bring it up, but it's my job, that Jess has claimed that you cheated on her and that, Debbie, that you sabotaged the relationship. What do you guys have to say to that? True, not true?
Well, that's just a lot right now. I mean, you have to really watch the whole season to find
Yeah.
out what happens. I mean, there's a lot of twists and turns, let me tell you.
Yeah.
But
I would not.
I would never want to. I can't speak for her or anything, or whatever she says, but that's her opinion.
Yeah, I would never really say that unless I thought there was some
It's always
bad thing going on. So I would never stop him from being in a really good relationship ever.
I'm sure if you thought I was in a good relationship with a good woman,
I absolutely, I
stop
would
it.
love to have grandchildren and you'd be happy for the rest of your life. All that stuff.
I might happily ever after.
Yeah, be happily ever after. I love grandchildren. They go, why don't you want them to have grandkids? I do, but I want them to be with the right woman, but one he truly belongs with.
Yeah.
I get it. Trust me. I think about my own son who's 18, and I think about the day he brings home a woman that he loves that I don't love. And I'm like, God,
Yeah.
help me and her.
You've done such an amazing job with your son. I am
Evan,
so
right?
proud of you. What you've done is just outstanding,
Yeah.
and I congratulate
With
you.
his
You are
recovery
a
and
pioneer in that
You
field.
really did a
absolutely.
lot. Like you did your own research. You didn't let anyone tell you.
Yeah, you
otherwise.
have a
I
very
really
strong
wanted
will,
to
and
say good
you
job.
know what's best for your son. And I'm so proud of you. That's just fantastic.
Thank
what
you.
did.
Thank you. That's why I wear sunglasses, because my eyes are red and my eyes are so wrinkled from working so hard and staying up so late helping this kid. I'm talking to Colt and Debbie Johnson, 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Sundays at 8 o'clock on TLC. I know that Jess was kind of giving you some shit, Colt, about, you're too close with your mom and her fears. And you try to make the argument, and I think it's a legitimate argument that, you know what? When my dad died, her husband, it's like someone had to step up to the plate. And I don't think that that's been examined as much as maybe it needs to in terms of understanding. So can you just maybe enlighten us a little bit as to why it is so important for you to stay as close as you are with your mom, including living with her?
Well, I love my mother. She's the only family I really have, and that's it. Like she goes, I don't have a family of myself, and she's been there for me since forever, And like my father's dead, unfortunately, and like there, and my mother is getting older. Her health is declining. She has, you have pain. You have
Yeah, I
uh,
love pain.
yes, serious pain, and she has a hard time getting around a lot. So
He also respects my opinion most of the time. He knows I would never sabotage anything that
I know she wants
knew.
what's best for me. You just don't want me to be used.
Yeah, absolutely. I want you to be happy, and I want you to have content and be with someone you absolutely love and that loves you for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will happen, but we have to wait to find out if this one even continues. Even though Jess has made statements.
Long season.
Jess makes a lot of statements, I'm sure.
I need to
keep track, really.
I need to know. Is there anyone that you would be open to dating if you weren't dating Jess that's been on 90 Day Fiancé?
Oh, wow. There's so many great characters in me on 90 Day Fiancé. Like we had, let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm sure there's sometime I would love to have dated or feature dated in some cases, a friend, you might say.
Right.
Oh, come on,
really
Colt.
good.
I know that you watch the show, because even us girls will be like, yeah, I could see someone dating that person. I could see someone there. I mean, are you more of a Karini type or you're more of a Darcy type?
Oh, shit.
I think I can answer that.
That's funny.
Okay.
When he falls hard.
I'm probably more like, honestly, I have a type, and it's Larissa. So find a girl like Larissa, honestly.
Yeah, and when he falls hard.
So that's the OG 90 Day Fiancé girl for me. So respect. But I don't know. Probably one of the Colombian girls. There's so many of them. I'm sorry, I don't know all the names. Let's try that country. That seems like a good place to start.
Oh my God.
Do you still talk to Larissa? Is there any communication at all, even through, not even through Twitter, her yelling at you or anything?
She called me recently from a fictitious number she made somehow. And she said, "Hello, Colt, this is Larissa." I'm like, I know who you are. And she wanted something from me, but I couldn't understand. I got frustrated because I just you didn't call me from a real number, dude.
Yeah.
And there's just like this, we just started fighting again. It's just like, I haven't talked to you in a year and a half. Why are we fighting? And then she just hung up, and that was it. It was like 5 minutes. It's so dumb. So yeah, besides that, I haven't spoken to her since I actually saw her in person.
Yeah.
Debbie, were you afraid that Jess was going to be another Larissa? Were you like, okay, this is showing signs of another one?
At first I thought, well, she seemed like a really sweet girl. And then she kept talking about a K-1 visa and having children and how much she loved Colt and how much sex she wanted to have with Colt. And I'm going, whoa, slow down here. We're just, barely met you. And all of a sudden you're telling me about my son's sex life. I don't really want to hear that right now.
That's the first time you met her.
Yeah, and that's
the first car ride to the hotel.
She had names for the children, and Colt never mentioned that he was having children with this woman. And it was she keeps talking about a K-1 visa, so I was a little skeptical. A little.
And that's got to be hard, Colt, for you to just, differentiate between love and their need for something like a green card. I mean, try to put myself in your shoes, and you're like, wait a minute, there's a real emotion going on here. I love this person. I feel their energy, but there's got to be that little voice in the back of your head besides your mother's that says, hey, she might want something like a green card. Does it appear sometimes? It has to, right?
I think that makes sense. I think any person can want anything from anyone, money or establishment, fame, green cards or yellow cards or blue cards. But definitely, like, if a person wants to have a better life in this country, and they want it more than, they want to be with you, then that's obviously a problem. But I guess what's important is finding someone, whether you want someone to live with you, you could like Larissa wanted to come to America.
I think Larissa originally had good intentions. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't think she was set out to just become a citizen.
No, I don't think so either.
But I think Jess was, so that's my opinion.
I don't know.
I like Debbie's opinion. It matters around here.
Yeah.
Team Debbie.
It really does. Did it drive you crazy, Colt, when she'd call you Colty and still calls you Colty, or is it endearing?
He's still Colty.
I love it, honestly.
He's still Colty.
It just follows me. People call me Colty on the street. I was making a left-hand turn the other day, yelling in traffic. This guy yelled out as I was turning. I made eye contact with him. He said, "Hey, Colty." I'm like, "I'm making a left-hand turn here, dude."
We walked down the streets of New York one time and people were running after Colty.
Crazy.
Oh, you know what? I mean, I'd be happy with that compared to some of the things I've been called on the street.
Yeah,
so that's good.
Yeah.
What have you guys learned about, after watching yourself on TV? Because when Donnie and I did a reality show, because we've always played characters somewhat, or I'm hosting, but when we watched our own reality show, we learned a whole other side about ourselves by watching it. Have you guys had that experience at all?
How's it like seeing yourself? You ever figure out anything different about yourself? I found I'm quite charming and funny. I never knew that. So
you are quite charming.
That's a new discovery.
I'm annoying. I've learned that.
I mean, I could have told you that. I'll tell you. No, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I can't. I just see myself like, yeah, okay. I don't know. I've
learned not to read stuff on social media.
Yeah, but that's
so I don't. If I read that, I would start believing that. So I can't do that.
I don't think it's really changed my opinion of myself so much, or influenced me. Either seeing myself on the telly or reading about comments and social media.
It's like I need to use more moisturizer.
We all do. Yeah, the lips thing. I always have to chapped lips.
I know.
I guess that's something. Always chapped lips. I need more.
I know.
Well, social media is such a pain in the butt, It's like I tried not to go swimming in the toilet because you're just going to find shit, is what Donnie and I like to say.
I like that.
I do have a few fan questions. Who do you love watching on Pillow Talk?
Yeah, I like Molly.
Yeah, Molly and Cynthia are good, and David and Annie are really good too.
Yeah,
I miss being on there. I like it.
Oh yeah, Colt and Debbie were good too. We like Colt and Debbie. Bring them back.
We love that Colt and Debbie on there. They were really good.
Oh my God, I love it. Debbie, this is another fan question. How did you really feel when Jess's dad kissed your neck?
Yeah, it was a little strange.
Were you familiar with that? You ever had that done by you ever dated a guy that did that or anything?
I think once it was an Italian that did sort of similar to that, but not a regular thing.
How'd you feel?
It was okay. It was.
You liked it?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah. Did you? You got kissed like a whole bunch of times.
Well, yeah. I like to be kissed.
Her family was actually very, very nice. Especially your uncle.
Oh yeah, her uncle didn't make many scenes, but
he
spoke English. He was Austrian. He's great.
Yeah, he's really special person.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. Just a few more questions, fun ones. Colt, this came in. You like short shorts. Would you ever get a Brazilian wax?
Sure. Why not? Sounds easy. I mean, I already manscaped, so anything makes it easier.
Oh my God! I thought you.
Manscaping is a whole different ball game than a Brazilian wax. Just saying.
I'll go all the way and more. Let me tell you.
Oh my God!
Wow, I might have to double dare you to do that next season. You might get a raise just by telling them that you'll do it. Debbie, I give you so much credit for the traveling day when you were up for like 30 hours. I know what that feels like. When you're done, you're done.
I am done. I have a sweatshirt that says I'm done. I should have worn it. Yeah, just leave me alone for a little bit. I'm fine. Yeah. Walk away now. Be safe. Walk away.
She's almost 70.
Yeah.
That's her first time in a foreign country. She's reading signs that are not in English. Like just the mental strain is like crazy.
It's like a 14-hour flight. Yeah. It was like exhausting.
I'm surprised she did as well as she did. Honestly.
I know.
Me too, because when he said you were 70 on the show, I was shocked. I was like, what do you mean she's 70? And she had a travel day like that. She should be, carried by a group of men upstairs. When you got to your room, Colt, obviously both women were like, WTF, there's, not two real separate rooms. Is that something that, because a lot of us audience members will go, was that encouraged by the producers to kind of help the storyline a little bit, or was that all 100% Colt?
I can never tell the secrets behind the curtain of the Wizard and Oz and all that stuff. But let me tell you, if I can save a penny here or there, I'll do it. You see, Sweet, I think, it's big enough for 3 people.
He probably thought their rooms were separated
that's
from
Sweet,
one,
room,
like
bedroom, suite, bedroom. I thought, okay, it's like this upper floor of my house. Like, okay, that's no big deal.
It turned out I had the best room.
Their suite was not sweet. Oh yeah, and she ended up with a suite herself. She had
right there facing the water. I had the balcony facing the water. I know how to play it.
I think she just complained the whole time with their room. Honestly, I shared a closet, literally like some broom closet. I'm a tall guy. She's a small girl, so it worked out for her. But
I was happy in my room. 2 rooms, balcony.
You earned it. You earned it, Debbie. You earned it. She's 70 years old.
Yeah.
Colt and Debbie Johnson, can I just say what a pleasure it was talking to you guys? I'm really grateful you came on my show.
We'll be wonderful, absolutely marvelous. Thank you,
Jenny, so much.
Thank you guys.
It's so much fun. If you ever come to Vegas, let us know.
I will, and I'm going to be sending you some shirts, so keep a lookout for those.